Hey, brothers, I just got to react to this real quick, brothers. This is about the Michael Jordan versus LeBron debate. Chris Broussard is going to drop some dime on this debate, brothers, and this is my thing. I'm going to just say this real quick, brothers. Well, I personally, brother, I would take Michael. Just growing up watching, I would take Michael over LeBron, brothers, any day. Michael was better. And I'm sorry, brothers, Michael was just better. He was a better athlete, just better. Like, brothers, he was just like, see, for a lot of you young niggas didn't watch Mike. And it really sucks because y'all actually think that LeBron is better, brothers. Like I can tell when somebody is a millennial or like a youngin, brothers. I can tell when they be like, Magic Johnson was overrated. I'm like, Magic Johnson was overrated, brothers. I got a video I recorded like weeks ago. I'm gonna drop it eventually, brothers. I was reacting to Magic Johnson, some highlights, brothers. Magic Johnson was the truth, bro. Like y'all niggas don't understand how good Magic Johnson was, brothers. Like. Y'all don't get how good Magic and Larry and all these guys were, like, especially Billy. Now, of course, brothers, I didn't grow up in the Bill Russell era, obviously, but I watched some of his highlights. Like, y'all don't know how good these guys were. But, let's see here, brothers. And I'm tired of this debate, too. It's a stupid debate. That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, Magic won Finals MVP at 20. Like, bro, I'm sorry. Like, fuck it. Let's hear what this guy's got to say.
22.
Aren't you goat enough in year 4 that you can at least win one game?
The man was, you see that, Chris? The man was 22.
I don't hold, look, Shannon, I'm with you on that. I don't hold that against it. Let me ask you this, though, Shannon.
Yes.
Because at some point, the longevity argument can also work against you. Because LeBron, there's no doubt he has played at the highest level for the longest time.
No doubt, brothers. I'll give him that. He's played at the highest level the longest time. But, brothers, I'm not going to say it because I already watched this, obviously. So I'm going to let him talk, and then I'm going to comment.
Jordan's peak was higher. I think both individually and obviously winning. But LeBron's done it longer. But at a certain point, you get to, okay, you had 19 years at a high level, but only got 4 rings.
Thank you.
Right? And Skip said only led the league in scoring once, led the league in assists once.
Good point.
You know, so as...
Thank you, brothers. That's my point about this Michael versus LeBron thing, brothers. If LeBron is what y'all say he is, this quote-unquote great scorer, brothers, this is my thing. That proves to you that LeBron is really like, brothers, I don't want to say this. Fuck, I'm going to say, brothers, LeBron's overrated. I'm sorry. He is not top 3. Like, people say he's on the Mount Rushmore. Brothers, he is not a top 3 player. I'm sorry. I'm not taking LeBron over Kareem. I'm not taking him over Magic, Bill Russell, or Michael. I'm sorry, brothers, I can't do it. Now, top 5, I'll give you that, brothers. I'll give you a top 5. Arguably, now, some people, I'm not going to lie, brothers, some people would take Shaq over LeBron. Some people would take Tim Duncan over LeBron. Some people would take Wilt, Kobe over LeBron. So, there's an argument that he's not even really top 8. There's an argument that there's people like Skip Bayless has said this. There's people that would take Michael, Kareem, Magic, hell, Larry Bird, Wilt, Shaquille, Tim Duncan, Kobe. There's people that would take them over him, brothers. I've heard some people say that on the all-time list that they would take Moses Malone over LeBron, brothers. I've heard all kinds of shit. So and that's my thing. If LeBron's as great as y'all say he is, he should have more scoring titles. That shows you that his scoring is not really. He's more of a longevity scorer than an all-around scorer, brothers. He's more of a longevity scorer. Michael Jordan has all these scoring titles because he was dominant in every era. Like what he did in his era, what he did, he just dominated. Like, brothers, when Michael Jordan was winning, nobody else was winning. When LeBron was quote unquote winning, you had champions coming in and out. By far, Michael is on no trolling shit, Michael's obviously, quote-unquote, the greatest NBA player of all time, brothers. And I would say that Kareem or Bill Russell is probably second. It's up to your personal discretion. But LeBron, I'm sorry, brothers, but personally, I remember when Kobe was playing, they used to always say that Kobe was going to, get his 6th ring and tie Jordan. So, brothers, I truly believe that when LeBron retires, a lot of this shit's going to die down. I truly believe that when LeBron is really out of the NBA for real, I believe that he'll fall down below Magic Johnson. Especially if he doesn't win no more rings, brothers. The conversation is going to be, well, Bill Russell got 11. Kareem got 6. Magic got 5. And they all have winning records. LeBron has a losing record. Like, I'm sorry. And then Michael is just, it's over. It's really over. But I have not watched the rest of this video, brothers. I saw this part right here, And I was like, you know what, I gotta hear this because I'm gonna rewind it one more time. But bro, this is just a fact. And Shaq is trolling. I remember one time Mike said I'm not Shaq. So I mean, Shaq just says all kinds of stupid shit. But let's get to this.
Obviously winning, but LeBron's done it longer. But at a certain point, you get to, okay, you had 19 years at a high level, but only got 4 rings.
Thank you.
Right? And Skip said only led the league in scoring once, led the league in assists once.
Good point.
You know,
I'm not gonna lie to you, brothers. That's actually a good ass point about the longevity thing, brothers. Like I was thinking that before, but what I was thinking about was the scoring titles. I was just saying before when I watched this video, I was like, if LeBron is as great as y'all say he is, he's just he gonna be the GOAT if he has the most scoring. Brothers, by y'all's logic, Kareem is number 1. By y'all's logic, Kareem is 1. And Karl Malone is the second greatest player of all time. Just by using the scoring champion logic, Kareem is the second greatest player. The first greatest player. And Karl Malone is the second greatest player of all time. For you brothers, I want to just use the scoring title. You're not factoring in overall achievements. Y'all are just talking about scoring. By y'all's logic, Karl Malone is the second greatest player of all time. Above Mike. Above Kobe. That's y'all's thing. So y'all have to really be careful with the bullshit arguments that y'all try to make up. I'm sorry, brothers. Y'all have to go through all this shit just to try to elevate LeBron over Mike. This just shows you that LeBron is not better. And LeBron knows he's not better than Mike. That's why he calls him a ghost. You cannot catch a ghost. You can see, but you can't touch him. He's not going to ever pass Michael. I'm sorry.
So at some point, does it begin? Jordan, 6 rings in 11 years is how I look at it. Maybe you can go 13 if you want.
Yeah.
But 6 rings in that smaller period of time. So at some point, that's why LeBron needs to get this ring. Because 5 and 19 looks better than 4 and 19.
But
I agree with that, brother. This year is crucial. Hey, Chris Broussard, good point, brother. Good point. Yo, Chris Broussard actually made a good fucking analysis. I agree with him allowing this, brothers. This LeBron has to win the title this year. That's why I said the Brooklyn shit is the best thing that could happen to LeBron, brothers. LeBron has to win the title this year because if he goes into year 19, no MVP, brothers, they're going to push their ass off. They're going to push as hard as they can to get LeBron an MVP this season. But if LeBron does not win an MVP this season or a title, brothers, it's over. He has to win a championship this year. The conversation really is really not even really relevant, brothers. He hasn't, in my mind, thoroughly, brothers, he hasn't even passed Tim Duncan. A lot of y'all don't realize this. If Ray Allen does not hit that 3, Tim Duncan is 6-0 in the finals. Tim Duncan would probably be considered a top 3 player. But because of that finals, brothers, he's lower. Like, Tim Duncan is really a top, like, we really think about it, he's arguably top 5. You look at his overall impact and his dominance, brothers. Now, of course, he wasn't really a part of any dynasties. And people say the Spurs are a dynasty. No, brothers, the Spurs were never a dynasty. The Lakers were arguably, the Magic Johnson, Kareem Lakers were arguably not a dynasty. Some people say a dynasty is a 3-peat. So really, brothers, the only real dynasties that we've had technically are like, the Shaq and Kobe Lakers. But just for a good argument, brothers, I'll say that the Miami Heat were the quote unquote dynasty. The Warriors were a dynasty. They usually say 3 and 4 years of dynasty. The Lakers were a dynasty. The Celtics were a dynasty, brothers. So it's like, in my mind, I'm sorry for y'all LeBron fanboys, but I just don't see how you can put him over Tim Duncan. I don't see how you can put him really over. Honestly, brothers, I don't even see how you can put him over Kobe. To be honest with you, I take Kobe. I take Kobe's mentality and his scoring, brothers. And I've heard some idiots on YouTube try to say that Kobe Bryant was a shot jacker and certain things about his field goal percentage. Brothers, this is what I don't get about y'all. A lot of you guys that say that, y'all will say that he played in the toughest era of scoring, but then you'll come back around and say that his field goal percentage was lower. Brothers, damn near everybody's field goal percentage was low during that period. That was the toughest defense during that time, brothers. Everybody knows that. The people that want to hate on Kobe even will acknowledge that. He played in one of the most defensive eras. So the point of his field goal percentage to me is kind of a red herring, brothers. It's not a real good technique. Because you can look at a lot of great players during that time period that did not have the best field goal percentages. So I don't know, brothers. And this is also a fact too. Kobe also averaged like 32 points per game in the playoffs during a certain run, brothers. So this nonsense about Shaq carried Kobe, that's bullshit. Shaq himself has even came out and said that Kobe was the best player when he played with him. He had an interview saying that, brothers. He said it helps me get the best player in the world by your side. So all this bullshit is narrative. I'm sorry. I changed my mind. I'm taking Kobe over LeBron. I'm taking Tim Duncan. I'm taking Wilt Chamberlain. Honestly, I'd rather have Shaq. I'd rather have Michael, obviously, and Bill Russell, and Kareem, and Magic. So, he's somewhere down there around 9 and 10, brothers. But let's finish this video up.
But it seems to me that you guys rewarded Jordan for not even making the finals. Because so you better say it's better for him to lose in the...
What is Shannon talking about? Brothers, this is what I don't get about this argument. And this is why I feel like they be trolling sometimes. Brothers, Michael was getting killed by the media. Y'all don't understand this. Bro, Michael was getting killed by the media. They said he was selfish. He was a ball hog. He never would be able to win. Like, brothers, he was getting ripped by the media before he won his first title. And when he won his first title, everybody was saying that they thought that it was going to be, like, his only championship, brothers. Like, Michael was being doubted the whole time. Like, cause the people really did not really, a lot of people were really against Michael. People think that he was a fan favorite. No, brothers. The fans loved him, but he was getting ripped by the media as a guy that, he was ripped as a solo act. He was ripped as a guy that put up all these stats, won all these, had all these accolades, but, you know, didn't win when it counted. So, all this bullshit is really just that. It's bullshit, brothers. But, no. And Shannon's point is kind of dumb, brother, because I've heard people say, well, look at what LeBron averaged in the finals, but he lost. Oh, well, he got there. So by that logic, Jerry West is a top 5 player of all time. Because isn't he like 1-9 or 1-8 in the finals? You see what I'm saying? Like, when you make these arguments, you have to be careful of the arguments you make, because by that logic, then yes, Jerry West is a top 5 player of all time. And by y'all's logic, Robert Horry is literally a top 5 player. Like, y'all have to really be careful with the argument that y'all try to make.
First round, then get to the NBA Finals and lose. So you rewarded Michael Jordan for not even making the finals, but you punished LeBron for making the finals.
Shannon, if he'd been allowed to play those 2 middle years, he would have won, 8 in a row.
He was
8 in a row.
No, we can't say that. There's no definitive way to prove that.
You know and I know that would have happened.
Chris, so was he allowed to play 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, and 90? Was he allowed to play those years? So what excuse do we have for him not making the finals then?
Brothers, this is a red herring. You want to know why, brothers? Because, and I've heard somebody say this, and I agree with this. You know, Shannon makes these arguments as if you have to win 12 out of 12 rings to be better than LeBron. You don't have to, brothers, you don't have to do all that to be better than LeBron. You could be 4-0 in the finals and really be better than Bron and lead your team. You see what I'm saying, brothers? Like, what Shannon Sharp does, and Skip allows this, he allows Shannon to try to compare Michael to God or something. You know what I'm saying, brother? He tries to make him compare him to like the Lord, as if he has to do all this, average 30 points per game in the regular season, 40 plus per game throughout the whole playoffs, 10-0 in the finals, make it every year. Like, bruh, you don't have to do that. I don't even believe LeBron made the playoffs in his first year or so. Like, it's just so many bad arguments that are being made on this show sometimes.
No, yeah, I don't excuse it, but I don't hold it against LeBron that he lost 6 times in the finals. But I'm just saying Jordan is better in for a lot of reasons.
The debate continues. The debate continues. I will save it for another day.
That's what that is.
I'm a truth teller.
He's not a hater. That was actually a good discussion, brothers. But that's it for this video. Just wanted to give y'all my thoughts